including Crimea. Ukraine's Zelensky seeks full restoration of territory.
Here's a summary of the article.
As Russia continues its attacks on Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelensky said that they are seeking full restoration of territory, including Crimea. Speaking at the Wall Street Journal's CEO Council Summit, Zelensky mentioned three top goals: to halt Russia's advance, reclaim territory and restore Ukraine's entire territory through diplomacy, reported Ukrainian media, the Kyiv Independent. Mentioning that Ukraine will not retreat, Zelensky asserted that victory will be theirs. Ukraine's Mariupol, a city of 400,000 before Russia launched its invasion on February 24, has been one of the worst-hit areas in the war-torn country. Russian forces on Tuesday renewed their attacks on the Azovstal steel plant, the last pocket of resistance, in Ukraine's Mariupol, said Ukrainian defenders. Russia began storming the steel mill, just as scores of civilians were evacuated from the bombed-out plant and reached relative safety. UN humanitarian coordinator for Ukraine Osnat Lubrani said that, thanks to the evacuation effort over the weekend, 101 people, including women, the elderly, and 17 children, the youngest 6 months old, were able to emerge from the bunkers under the Azovstal steelworks, reported AP. Share this article on Close Story.
This post received a score of 67,000, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than restore Ukraine's entire territory through diplomacy. That's going to be some next-level diplomacy. Aggressive negotiations.
You were right, Master, the negotiations were shot.
You? Ria Bold One.
Ah, hello there.
#ANAKIN. Vladimir Putin is evil. I side with democracy.
They should demand to get their kidnapped people back as well.
It is 1.1 million Ukrainians apparently. I would assume no peace can ever be signed, or sanctions dropped, without those people returned. That is, unless Russia wins and the Western world effectively resigns to having lost.
1.1 million people. My God. These fuckers say they are hunting Nazis while they themselves are the Nazis, creating a second Holocaust.
Don't say that. Don't give them any more ideas. I wouldn't put it past Putin to turn those 1.1 million from kidnapped to, well, unreturnable. Opening parenthesis.
Any country would find it a daunting task suddenly feeding and housing 100,000 people, never mind 1 million. I think the sheer logistics of the disappeared leaves no doubt that they are dead, dying. This is no different than at the start of World War II, when people couldn't get themselves to believe that the work camps weren't really just work camps. This is a modern genocide happening as we speak.
Greater than any country would find it a daunting task suddenly feeding and housing 100,000 people, never mind 1 million. Poland is housing and feeding 3 million Ukrainian refugees. It's hard but possible. I am sure some of that 1.1 million are dead, or in some dark cell they'll never get out of. But taking care of 1 million refugees isn't impossible.
There are key difference there though. Poland and the Ukrainian refugees are receiving unheard of amounts of international aid to keep those people alive, and Poland wants to keep them alive. I don't believe for an instant that Russia, well, let's be honest, Putin cares about even one of the Ukrainians he captured, and there is no international aid. Any who survive will be miracles, and they'll probably have stories just as horrifying as enter any Jew's account of the concentration camps here. Gonna be night 2 out there.
Poland so far hasn't received a penny for helping the refugees. All that's come are some privately organized trucks with food etc., but it's not much. The government is currently working on getting assistance from the EU, but so far we've been handling this all on our own.
They've been getting aid from Red Cross and such, are they not? I donated and that's what I was told.
Waiting for that bridge to Russia from Crimea to have a most unfortunate structural failure any day now.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.